All right, everybody, welcome to our monthly team call. I know that we do lots of other trainings throughout the weeks, and other teams are doing trainings, and there's so much out there and so many tools for everybody to learn and grow, but I like to keep this one at the second of every month. So mark your calendar for the second of every month. If it's a weekday, it's at 6 p.m. And if it's like a Saturday or Sunday, it's going to be during the day, usually like 10 a.m. So thank you so much for being on here. Okay, so 6 p.m. Arizona time, by the way. I know we got people from all time zones. So you're like, it's not 6 o'clock right now. So yeah, mark your calendars, and I'm going to try to always have a VIP or a diamond or higher distributor on, so you guys can get a secondary opinion from someone other than myself. You don't have to listen to me blab. Yay! So that being said, I just want to go over the announcements that we heard yesterday from corporate. And some things that we have going on in our team. So if you're not subscribed to our emails, the It Works Global Corporate News, you really should be. You should follow them on Facebook, Snapchat, all of that. There was even a special Snapchat promo going on for those of you who follow It Works Corporate on Snapchat. That being said, they had some amazing announcements, so I'm super excited. If you had pretty decent cruise points, make sure you guys are checking your emails, because they're putting like second and third round winners for the cruise up there. But as many of you know, anybody who goes first time diamond this month gets a $5,000 bonus. You get first time double diamond, you get a $5,000 bonus. So let's think about last month, the people that were like, oh my God, we got this month to go diamond and get a $5,000 bonus. And then you got halfway through the month and you said, I'm too far, and you stopped working. Ouch. Okay, because they just re-announced it this month. So keep working, because you never know what this company is going to throw out there. I will bet some good money that we'll see some even bigger bonuses come January, February, March, April, May. So now is the time to plant seeds and work. Even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, do something every day. So $5,000 bonus for first time diamond, first time double. There's been people go diamond in 9 days in this business. It takes work, it takes dedication, but oh my gosh, guys, I promise you, it is worth it. And of course, the Ruby bonus is good until the end of the year. So enroll, which basically if someone enrolled today as a distributor, they'd have till the end of November to go Ruby and earn the bonus. Now they can go Ruby later if they don't get that, but they just don't get the $500 bonus. So this is a really good opportunity for you to reach out to people tonight, tomorrow, and say, hey, if you join now, I know you've been thinking about it, you actually have almost 3 months to earn this $500 Ruby bonus on top of your commissions. Can we put me in a 3-way chat with them? Put any of your diamonds in a 3-way chat and say, hey, can I put you in a message with somebody, just to kind of, if we can see if this is something that you could really do and you could really make happen, and just throw me right in the group message, or throw Brianna, or throw Kelly, or throw Erica, or whoever the diamond upline is. Or if you just want to go straight to me, that's fine too. I have no problem with that. So yeah, that's a great opportunity to do that. Is everyone loving the probiotics? I know I am. I'm loving it. I'm giving it to the kids. I got it approved by the doc, so that's pretty cool. I do open it up, the capsule. Seems to work better for me that way. And for those of you who are new, I just want one quick tip before we get started in talking to Kelsey is I have this loyal customer box, and every time I enroll a customer, they get their name. Let me blow me up here. Speaker view. All right. There we go. So it's got their name. I should probably their password, their ID, what they're getting, any notes, if I've given them a thank you note, things like that. So then I put that behind the day of their auto ship. Okay, so I can check in with my customers. I can order things for them if I have their password. Like if they're like, hey, Melissa, I want to get that BOGO special or whatever. And and I can make sure, they're getting the progress they want. This keeps my customers ordering past 3 months, guys. It keeps your customers happy, and a lot of your customers will become your distributors many times. Isn't that right, Crystal? So, if you don't have one of these, you should probably get one and check in with your customers. I went all the way up to the 12th today, and it took me like not even 10 minutes. So, it's not an excuse of time, guys. So, and I have a lot of customers. This is, I just started this recently. These are all my customers. So, don't tell me people don't want to buy. All right. So, that's just from the past few months. I didn't start doing that when I first started, and I wish I would have. I just learned about it 6 months ago. So, all right. You're going to hear my kids screaming in the background. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce VIP Triple Diamond Kelsey, and I'm going to jack up her last name, Guernsey.
Guernsey, yeah.
Guernsey, okay.
It's
weird. Oops. So I'm going to just go ahead and ask her some questions. Let me get this. You pulled up here. There we go. All right, Kelsey. So if you guys have specific questions for her, feel free to put them in the chat throughout. But I'm just going to kind of prompt her with some questions until you guys have some questions for her. So Kelsey, tell us obviously your name, where you're from, your rank, and how long you've been in.
Okay, so I'm Kelsey Guernsey. I have been in for 2 years. On the 30th this month, it's my 2-year mark. So I'm excited for that. I live in West Jordan, Utah, and I'm a Triple Diamond. I don't know if I said that already. So yeah, that's a little about me.
Awesome. Okay, so you started 2 years ago. That's pretty awesome. I mean, I don't really know a job that you can work there for 2 years and make 6 figures a year doing from home. So, wow. It's such a blessing. I think it's so amazing that we get to do what we do. How did you get into the business?
So so in 2014, in June, our little boy passed away. He was almost 3 months old. And so I was in a really, really dark place in my life, just mourning his loss. And we had been saving up for a house, and we had to use all of our savings on his funeral and medical bills. And so I was like pretty sad and pretty angry just at everything. And so one night I just decided to pray and ask God to give me something to change my attitude and the way I was thinking, because it was bad. Like I was kind of spiraling downward. And so a couple weeks after that first prayer, I met Ashley Hughes. And so we met in a group for moms who had lost babies, and she lost her little boy Milo the month before we lost Maddox. And so we just connected in this group and became friends. We read each other's blogs, and like we had so much in common. My little boy's name is Cohen, and she has Simon and Cohen, and they're both April babies. They're the same age. Like it was just weird. Like we had so many weird coincidences, and I was like, oh, she's so cute. Like I'm excited to like be friends with her. And so on Facebook, I was watching her journey, and the first like belly shot that I saw, I was like, oh no, she fell for that. Like she fell for that scam. And so I was totally, like I say, I wasn't even skeptical. Like I was just like, that is dumb. Like that's stupid. There's no way that someone's tummy can look like that in 45 minutes. And so I kind of just ignored those posts. But her success was really what caught my attention. And so the first thing that like really like got my wheels turning was when she bought her Range Rover. That's like my dream car. Like I love Range Rovers. And I was like, how does she afford that? Like what? No way. Like I was like, they've got to be in so much debt. Like there's no way. And then I started noticing that she would put the hashtag retired at 25 underneath her pictures of their family. And I was like, well, duh, she's a stay-at-home mom. Like I'm retired too. And then I learned that she had retired Thomas. And I was like, no freaking way. Like, how are they both home with this company? Like, okay, maybe it works. And so I just messaged her and I asked her for some information. And at the time, so this was September of 2014, they had the good bonuses. And I just was, once I learned about that $10,000 bonus, if I went diamond, I was like, I'm doing this. Like, that's a down payment on a house. I could help out financially. We could like stock up our savings again to buy that house. And so that's really what like got me interested. And so I just kind of jumped in from there, and it was awesome. Like, I fell in love. Like, I hadn't tried a wrap or anything. So when I got my kit, and I even like, I boosted my kit because I was like, I have to try these products. Like, so I got the mini booster, and I was like, I'm going to sell wraps. I'm going to use these. And that first wrap I tried, I was like shaking. I was like, this has got to work. I just spent $250 to join this. Like, this better freaking work. And so I put it on, and my husband was like, oh my gosh, like, what are you doing? And so I took it off after 45 minutes and I saw results, and I was like, I'm all in. Like, I'm all in. This is
Did your husband know that you had joined?
Yes, he did. So actually when I messaged Ashley initially, and I started like talking to my husband, and I was talking to my friends, and everybody was like, don't do it. Like, just don't do it. It's a scam. Like, you're going to annoy all your friends. You're going to lose friends. And they were just like pretty negative about it. And my husband was like, because I mean, like, I wasn't a huge fan of network marketing either. But I really wanted to help out financially, but I wanted to be home with Cohen because it meant so much to be a stay-at-home mom. And so this seemed perfect. And so I was like, I just had the feeling that I needed to give it a try. And so my husband was like, okay, do whatever you want. But he admitted later, he's like, I didn't think anything would come of this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. So I like that you said that your friends and family were all kind of like, you're crazy, you're going to lose friends. And I feel like I've definitely lost friends in this. It's really unfortunate. It's a tough pill to swallow, definitely. But it's funny because you gain a family and everything. So, what was your thought process, and how did you kind of overcome, because I know there's times where we all experience doubt, and we're like, oh, this person is making fun of me. This person said this, or this person doesn't believe, and they've said nasty things. Like, how did you overcome that? Like, what just kept fueling you?
So I don't know if everyone on here knows the color personalities, but I'm very yellow. I have a lot of blue. I'm like majority blue, but very yellow too. And so I like care what people think. Like, and I care like, just like I just like am the nurturer, and like I don't want people to like think poorly of me. And so it was hard. It was really hard to like have people be negative towards me and my business. And what really just pushed me through that was focusing on my why, because we lived in it was a dark basement apartment, and it was depressing, and I was already sad, and I wanted to buy our first home. And so I just focused on that. Like, I wanted it so bad that I didn't care. And there were times when I was like afraid of being annoying, or I was afraid, like I had a hater, like a really mean hater, like very early on. And my husband was like, Kelsey, just like, how bad do you want that bonus? And I was like, I want it. Like, I really want that bonus. And so then I would keep pushing through and just really focusing on my why and having that goal, like every day, like, I'm going to get that bonus. I'm going to buy a house. And so that's really what pushed me through.
Yeah, I think if you don't have a strong why, you tend to like get too comfortable, and the business doesn't matter. I think falling in love with products has helped me a lot too.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you don't really love the products, then you can't really help other people love them. So, okay. So you were talking about the good bonuses. When did you go diamond? You started in September.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So I had until December to get that good bonus.
Okay.
So I was like pushing and pushing, and on December 31st, I was almost charted diamond, but I hadn't even like ranked emerald yet. And I was like, dang it, like, that's okay. Like, I didn't get the bonus, but that is okay, because like you said, like the products I was obsessed with. I was losing so much hair from like postpartum, and just the stress that we were going through, and hair, skin, nails like made it grow back. Like, so I was so passionate about these products that I was like, heck yes, like I am all in still. Like I was in love, and I was making friends, and I was being successful. Like I was almost charted diamond. So I was like, it's okay. Like I'm going to hit diamond next month. It'll be fine. And so I really didn't let that phase me. And Ashley Hughes was really like helpful with that too, because she pointed out like the bonuses aren't everything. Like the bonuses run out, but residual income is forever. I was like, okay, like the bonus, I want that, but it's okay. Like I missed it. So then in January at conference, they announced that they doubled the bonuses and extended them through March.
So it was like a huge blessing, right?
Oh my gosh, I know.
Like not 10,000, but now 20,000. Oh my God.
I know. And so I messaged Ashley and I was like, I am so thankful I did not hit my goal. Like, because it turned into, like you said, the biggest blessing. So in February, I went diamond. So 5 months in, and I got that $20,000 bonus. And we had been saving up. And the same day I earned that bonus, the offer we put in on our home got accepted. So I like hit those 2 goals in 5 months, and it was amazing. Like I was on such a high, and that's when I was like, I'm doing this forever. Like I'm going to do this for the rest of my life.
That's awesome.
I fell in love. Like it was so.
Oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Okay. Have you, this is kind of a personal question, and I think vulnerability is good here. Have you ever lost rank before?
Yes.
Okay.
And it sucks.
Walk me through it.
Yes. Okay. So, I went diamond, and then in June, so I went diamond in February, and then in June I went double, and I maintained double for a while, and then I lost double for 1 month. And I was like, no, like I'm not losing these paychecks. I need to go triple diamond. And so I worked really hard, and I re-ranked diamond, and I was maintaining with volume. So I was like, okay. And it's because I kept pushing. Like for a while after I did hit double, that's why I lost rank, was because I kind of got comfortable. I was like, hey, I'm double. Like I don't really need to go triple.
Yeah.
But then when I started like losing that volume and my checks started going down, I was like, okay, like
yeah.
So I kind of freaked out. So then I re-ranked double, and I actually got an accountability partner in the fall of last year, and she's a huge reason why, like just having her there, like to bounce ideas off each other and to push me. Her name is Kirsten Garcia. I don't know, Melissa, do you know who she is? No. Okay. I know there's so many.
I know, but yeah.
So she became my accountability partner, and she went triple diamond in February, and I went in March. And so we were like so excited, and we both got the $50,000 bonus, and I was triple for 2 months, and then I lost rank. And it was heartbreaking, you guys. Like they always say like when you're losing rank, you have to look within. And so I did. And I was like, yeah, like I wasn't staying in touch with my leaders. I wasn't inspiring my team like I used to. I think after working so hard to go to promote, like you get tired. And so I was like, okay, I can take a break now. And that's not the case. Like you still have to pour into your team, and you still have to give them the tools that they need. And so it kind of rocked my business, not re-ranking. And then actually like the next month was the anniversary. It was 2 years since Maddox passed away, and my mom actually passed away 4 years ago in June too. So June is like horrible. Like it's my mom and Maddox both passed away in June. And so like, I just like life hit, and it was like, I was already like discouraged because I had lost my rank, and it really took a toll. Like it took a huge toll. And I finally realized then how important self-development is, how important it is to think positively, to complete the steps to success, to not get comfortable with where you're at and stop working, because then it affects everything. Your team does what you do. So if they see, oh, Kelsey's taking a break, like I can too, like it's fine. She's not posting as much as she used to, so I don't have to. Yeah. Or she's not doing wrap parties, so she's triple. So it's like, I don't have to. Your team does what you do. So it's so important to lead by example. Otherwise you can lose,
Yeah.
you can lose bonuses. And so yeah, like it sucks, but I've really learned so much about myself and my team from losing rank. It's probably a good thing because I love my team so much. I'm so grateful for them. But when people don't want it bad enough, you have to let them go. And there was people on my Triple Diamond chart that didn't want it bad enough.
It's hard. It's so, that's one of the hardest things for me as well. When I see people with so much, and I think anybody can be really good at this, but it does just take a little bit each day. So like I always explain it to people, like if I'm really overweight, I can't go run a marathon right away. What I can do is I can walk each day, and then I can try to jog a few weeks later. And then I've been more conditioned and I know more. I know my body's better. It's the same with this business. Like you start somewhere, you put a little bit in each day, and you just become a little bit better than you were the day before. And that compounds to these huge changes over time. And I know for myself, and I'm sure there were times, especially for you, that I just like, there's still to this day, I'm like, I do not want to work. Like, I don't want to go to this wrap party. I don't want to get on this training. I don't want to read this book. I don't want to do my devotional. But if I don't show up to a job, I get fired. I don't get a paycheck. If I don't feel like working my marriage out, my marriage doesn't work. If I don't feel like taking care of my kids because I'm just tired, they're driving me crazy, my kids, they get hurt or they feel hurt. And so this business is no different, guys. Like, if just because you don't feel like doing something someday doesn't mean that you don't have to. And I promise you, the action you put into it will actually, by the time you're done, you're going to be like, that was awesome. I feel great. It's like hashing it out with your husband, and you're like, yeah, that was great. And then you have some great makeup sex, right? No, totally joking. But, like, yeah. No, I'm not joking. I am, no. It's just that, you have to do the things that, the things that are easy to do are also the things that are not easy to do. So, So anyways, I'm sure you've experienced times where you're like, I don't want to do this. Like, what do you do in those moments?
Well, just like, yeah, like everything that you just listed, like your marriage, your job, your working out, like whatever it is, like if you are lacking on, you have that love for it. You want to save it. Like you want to work it out. You have to have that same thing for this business. So find your passion. Like if your passion is helping people, you have to pour into that. Like focus on what works for you. If it's the products that have changed your life so completely, focus on that. Like remind yourself that I want this. Like I want this so bad. So when you don't feel like doing something, you have to constantly remind yourself, like, this is what's going to get me to this goal. This is what's going to help my team learn. This is what's going to teach me how to be a better leader. This is what's going to complete the steps to success. So really just reminding yourself why you're doing this. And like, there are things just like you said, every situation, there's things that you don't want to do, but those things are the things that develop you and help you grow and learn and just be better. So that, yeah, when you just don't feel like doing something, just do it. Like it's just like working out. I like hate running, but when I run afterwards, I'm like, I just freaking ran. Like, go me.
Okay, so 5 months is a really, really fast time to go diamond. I went diamond in 3 months, but I did lose my rank too, which is why I asked you that question. I thought about quitting as well. I went all the way down to ruby paid, and I was like, whatever, I'm just going to ride this out. And I was pregnant though, and work was just becoming nothing conducive for my family. And so that was a big why for me. My why is like totally different now. But I lost rank too. So going diamond in 5 months, that's huge, especially double diamond, like a couple months later, right? Like,
yeah, I think it was 8 months.
Yeah. So walk me through, okay, what did you do to get there? Like, what were your income producing activities?
To go diamond, I partied. Like, I just had so many parties. And I think it really helped that Ashley Hughes came and did my launch party. And so it helps so much to see how a party is done. And I saw, like, I had a really successful launch party. I signed like way more than 4 loyal customers, and I got my first distributor. And so it really made me realize like how valuable parties are. Like,
How many people wrapped at your party?
1. And then one person
like,
after.
People, like, you can have an awesome party without wrapping someone. How did you get people there? What did you say to get people there?
I just really just told people like why I was doing it. Like, I'm really excited. I just started this new business to help bring in some money, to help financially. And a lot of them knew our situation too. And I think that's why it's so important to go to your close friends and family first, because they know you, they love you, they know like the hard things you're going through and why you want to do this. And so if you just let them know, like, it means so much if you just come. Like, you don't have like no pressure to buy anything, because we know once they hear the party, they're going to want to buy something.
Yeah, I know. It's just a matter of getting them there. I remember Kyler Pentecost said something once at a green carpet, I think, and he said, I just call people up and I'm like, I just need like 15 minutes. Like, let's get together for 15 minutes and talk over coffee. And he's like, and then I just take the rest of the time from there, because once I have the first 15 minutes, I'm good. So
true.
Yeah, no, I swear, like, my best party, some people don't even wrap because they're like, no, I don't want 1, I want 4, like, at least 4. So,
yeah.
Okay, so you partied your way. How did you get your parties aside from your launch party?
So I held a weekly one at my house. I actually did, like, I would just schedule them.
Yeah.
And most of the time, nobody showed up, you guys. Like, I knew that I could do it. So, okay, so I had my launch party. And I signed my first distributor, and I was so excited, and I was like, I need to do more parties. And they were so out of my comfort zone. Like, I am completely different now than I was when I joined, because like, I seriously, before my first party that I did by myself, because I know like Ashley Hughes, she was triple at the time, but she was like, she went presidential the next month. And I was like, she's so busy. Like, I just need to take care of this myself. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to schedule another party. And I just like, so I'm trying to think. I just invited people who didn't come to my launch party. And I was like, hey, like, I'm doing another one. Just come to this one. Like, it's really cool. And so I had a pretty good turnout for that one too, but I was so nervous. I was like I sat down the whole time, and I like couldn't remember what I was supposed to say. And I just like overthought it so much, but it was okay because I signed a distributor that night. So, and I love telling that story because you don't have to know everything. You don't have to be good at parties. You do not have to like have this huge elaborate presentation. All you need to do is share your excitement. Because I was like, I'm so excited. Like, I'm going to earn this $10,000 bonus. Like,
I love that. I love that you like talked about where you were going. Like, you were new. Like, why should someone join you? You haven't made any money yet. But like talking about where you're going, because that got me to like diamond, double. I just kept telling the world. I was like, I am going to pay off all this credit card debt. I'm going to earn this $20,000 bonus. I'm like, watch me.
Oh, no, I can't
coming with me. Oh, no.
Oh, there you go. I can hear
me. Okay, sorry.
I didn't hear anything you just said.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
My internet goes bad. I really hope it stays in. We have changed routers, we've changed modems, we've upgraded, it's just a nightmare. So hopefully it stays. Yeah, we only have one option for one internet provider over here. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I love that you were talking about where you were going. Like, cause you were a new distributor. Like, nobody knew that like you didn't make the big bucks yet. You weren't an Ashley Hughes yet, you know? So you were able to tell people and claim, like, I'm going to earn this bonus and it's going to change my life. And I think sometimes when you put it out there to the world, like that holds you accountable.
Oh
Because
yeah.
you're like, I can't like not do it now.
Yeah. And I am pretty like competitive. And so I was like, I'm going to put this out there and I'm going to not like prove anybody right that I'm not going to do it. And so it helped. Like I put that goal out there. I put it all over Facebook. Like I was like, you guys, I'm going to get this $10,000 bonus. Like, and it was really at the time, I feel like this is important to say too, at the time going Ruby and going like working to chart Emerald and working to chart Diamond, it felt like I would never get there. So there were days that I was like, maybe I won't get it. Like, am I okay with that? And I would say like, no, like, I'm working hard and I'm having success. And if I just stay consistent, I know I will get there eventually. And so anyway, yeah, I don't remember where I was going.
That's fine.
But I just, putting goals out there. I was like, no, I'm going to keep, like, I'm not give anybody the satisfaction of saying I told you so, that this isn't going to work. And so I was like, heck yes. Like I put I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to get that $10,000 bonus. Watch me. And so when the day I charted Diamond, I actually had scheduled a party. And nobody said that they were coming. And I was like, oh, it's just going to be another no-show. And I had 2 of my team members there. And I was like, you guys, let's just go get ice cream. Like, nobody's coming. And right before we were about to leave, someone texted me and she was like, hey, I'm bringing my mom. I want to try a wrap. And I was like, okay, we're not going anywhere. So she showed up with her mom. And then my husband had like mentioned it to some coworkers and 3 people came from his work. And I was like, oh my gosh, this turned into like
this is a party.
And so I was like freaking out because I was like, oh, we're just going to go get ice cream. Like I was not like on my game. And I was like, okay, let's just do this. And so I got wraps on people. I told them like about the bonuses. I told them my goals. And I signed 3 distributors that night and charted Diamond. And I thought nobody was coming.
It's don't cancel parties. Like don't ever cancel a party.
No.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And I just like everybody left and I like looked at my husband and I was like, did that just happen? Like I charted Diamond and it's his cousin's wife. She's on my team too. And she was like, you're freaking charted Diamond. And I just like fell on the ground and cried. Like we almost went to get ice cream. That taught me a lot. Like don't ever throw in the towel. Because you never know what's going to happen. Totally.
Okay. If you guys have questions, go ahead and put it in the chat and we'll definitely get those answered. I'm just going to keep rolling the questions out unless someone else has other questions. Okay. So like, I'm like a how girl, like, how did you do it? How, what exactly? Like, give me every single detail. So I have a lot of green in me, unfortunately.
I was going to say you sound green.
I think we all have a happy balance. I'm blue in my personal life. Like I want to like party and have a good time. And then when it comes to business, I'm like red, green.
Yeah.
But this business has like, oh my gosh, given me so much yellow. The past year, I'm like, how did I get so yellow? I'm crying all the time.
Oh my gosh. I think it's good though. Like I think
totally.
Like balance. Like
totally.
That we can change. I love it. Because I'm actually like the past week, so I'm gonna come closer to my window so it's not so dark. The past week I've been like red and I've always had like a little bit of red in me, but I'm like enough crap. Like I'm like, no excuses. We're just going to like promote you guys. Come on. Like so much red. And I'm like, thank goodness. Sometimes I feel like a good chunk of red is like really helpful.
Yeah.
I finally like grabbed onto that.
And a red would be like, yeah, it's good to be red. You know, like I'm like, so for those of you who don't know the color personalities, they're really, really good to know sorry, Sydney's going crazy. As far as like who you're talking to and how to coach somebody. And there's a good training on my YouTube channel. If you need help in color personalities, let us know. They're so good to know as far as like how to coach someone, how to talk to somebody, all of that.
They're great.
So like if someone, because at the time when I started, I was not yellow. And if the girl would have been like my sponsor, I say the girl, why did I say the girl? If my sponsor would have been like, yeah, like you're changing lives all the time. Like you just joined this business to change lives. I'd have been like, okay, and then what? Like what's in it for me? So it's so important to understand, like ask questions to find out what color personality they are. Or like if I go to like, because you're not green, right?
No.
So if I would have been like, so hey girl, like, so these wraps, like some of the ingredients, they help promote microcirculation in your body and they help cellular cleansing. You'd have been like, shut up. Like,
I can't even listen to you right now. Like.
Yeah, you're like, no. So I'm the how-to girl. Sorry, but it's helped me as far as like really super consultative with my clients. So, anyways, so tell me how exactly, like, what's your income producing activity? What's your schedule? What do you do to build your business?
Okay, so I have found the importance of having a daily checklist. And so I just make sure that every day I am growing my network, I'm talking to new people, and I am posting consistently. And then I also do self-development every day too. But I think my strength personally has been posting, like just really like being consistent and taking time to like put my thoughts and feelings out there instead of just like a quick post, like, oh, I haven't posted yet today, like, and just throw a quick post out. My team, I've taught them like take time the night before to write out like your dreams and your goals and why you're doing this, and be vulnerable and tell people like, yeah, like I'm doing this because I want to help out financially. A lot of people I feel are afraid to be vulnerable and share the real reason they're doing this company. That's what gets people interested. I think the majority of the distributors I have signed have said they have joined because I have shared my story. And I share it often because I'm so passionate about it. Obviously, like it's my story, it's my journey, and I love it. And I'm so grateful for every part of it. So I love talking about it and I love sharing with people what it's done for me. So that, anyway, so posting and then
can I pause there for a second? Because I think sometimes people don't realize like your job is to tell your story 1,000 different days, 1,000 different ways.
Yes.
So it's not that I'm Melissa Martin, Triple Diamond, making 6 figures a year. You know, it's hey, I'm on an adventure in the middle of the day with my family because I have freedom of time. Or, hey, I'm getting to work out and it's like 2 p.m. on a Monday. Like, where are you at? You know, like it's little things. It's, hey, I just made $25 wrap cash and this could pay for formula for somebody for a week, or diapers, or there's 1,000 different ways you can tell your story no matter what area or rank you are at. And I think it's important to stay consistent in sharing that. Definitely.
Yes. And I think, even when you're brand new, like that's when you're the most relatable, is when you sell that.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Yes, you sell that first wrap and you fill up your car, or you take your husband out on a date, or you go treat yourself to a new pair of shoes or something. That is what people want. Like they see VIPs and higher and they say, oh, really? Yeah, sure. They're making 5 figures a month. Like, I
get people all the time tell me I can't do what you do. Like I have a job, and I'm like, dude, I had a job when I started this. Yes. You know, I'm like, you don't have to not quit your job. Like,
yes. And so sharing your journey is so important because of that reason. Because the people who watch you, because when I went triple, I signed up like 3 different people who have watched me for 2 years, or at the time 18 months. So share every part of your journey. Do not be ashamed or scared to put it out there, because when you sign your first loyal customer, celebrate. That's huge. You just got a customer. Like you made your first sale. You just sold your first wrap. Are you kidding me? Like tell what you're going to pay it for, even if that's $25 of debt that you're paying off, even if that's your electric bill or whatever. Put it out there. Share what you're doing, because people want to see you succeed and people want to see you fail. So when you're succeeding, they're going to be like, huh, maybe that does work. Like, so every aspect you want to share first loyal customer, first distributor, first promotion, first fast start bonus.
And it's not that people want to see you fail. It's just that misery loves company, guys.
Yes.
So they want to feel normal in their misery with you. So like you got to show them that there's another option out there.
Exactly. Yes. Because a lot of people are comfortable. People are happy and content with being mediocre, being average. So when they see somebody push past that and push their comfort zone and do something out of the norm, they're like, well, I don't want to do that because it is pushing my comfort zone. So let's watch them. Like, when are they going to fail? When are they going to quit? When that's not the case. Like, people who are willing to push their comfort zone and learn something new every single day, those are the people that turn into millionaires. No millionaire got to where they're at by staying in their comfort zone, by doing what the normal people do. So that's huge. Just share every part of your journey.
I agree. Okay, back to your income producing activities. I'm sorry, I had to pause there. I'm gonna listen to you, but I'm seriously gonna fill up my wine. It's a wine night for me. So
go for it, girl.
I'll be listening to you. I'll be right back.
So just kind of back to that checklist, like every day, growing your network is huge. So growing your network makes it so you never run out of people to talk to. So every day I'm adding new people on Instagram and I'm interacting with those people to create these relationships with them. And then on Facebook too, go through and add like all your friends of like your spouse or your parents or your siblings. Go just keep adding people. And then I love parties. Like I really love doing parties. And so getting in front of people, doing parties, setting up one-on-ones. Whenever I talk to a new potential, I like to get them on the phone, just because they can hear my voice and I can answer their questions and I can tell like, oh, they sound a little concerned or nervous, and I can ease those concerns. So that's one thing. I try to set up lots of one-on-one phone calls, or Skype appointments or Zooms. So every day I just make sure that I'm completing that checklist, because doing all those things are going to get you more enrollments, more loyal customers, more distributors. One thing that I have learned is do not go into management mode. Don't feel like you have to like be on top of your team at all times, and don't get stuck like just scrolling in the team pages or just scrolling on Facebook or Instagram. Like it's so easy just to like sit there and like scroll. Be intentional about everything you do. I don't watch TV anymore. Like if I do, it's like Sunday night movie with my family. But if for some reason the TV's on, I don't watch. Like I'm creating relationships on social media. Be intentional about everything you do, because like TV, that is not income producing. That is like brain cell killing. So that's not even beneficial if you're not in this business. But just be intentional about everything you do. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now going to help me get an enrollment? And if the answer is no, then don't do that thing, unless it's like personal development, but that does help get enrollments because you learn more. But like if you're, heck, even Mommy, laundry, like there's no BV in laundry. Mommy. Sorry, hold on. Mommy, what?
Where's
Mommy's on his
Where's the wipes?
I think they're downstairs in the basement. Go check.
Daddy's down there.
Okay,
I know my husband's like are you gonna clean house? I do power hours for like my work, and so I was like, I'll do a power like house hour and I'll clean the house. And so he came home from the gym, and I was like, I did a power hour around the house, and you can't even tell, like I'm done with power hours.
I'm distracted in my cleaning power hours. But I'm glad you said that, because that's one thing too, like having a power hour, making a list of income producing activities and just using that hour. It doesn't even have to be an hour. Like if you spend 20 minutes doing tasks that are going to help you get enrollments, that is huge. Like if you're spending 20 minutes, no, we're going to eat dinner. 20 minutes messaging people and asking them if they would be interested, or if they've ever tried a wrap, or if they've ever heard of our greens.
Dinner's ready.
Okay, I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, sorry. You have to go to dinner soon, so
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
No, it's totally fine.
There's no BB in eating, okay? Just kidding.
Oh, what? I'm sorry.
I'm totally kidding.
No, I know. I tried to grab my charger though, so you're
There
not.
are some questions in the chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, so income producing activities. So you do post. I do see you posting. Like I see you posting before and afters. I see you posting you using the products. I see all kinds of stuff. So you guys can totally go to her Facebook page and follow her and see first. You can do the option to see first. You know, I personally feel like people buy our products. They buy the solution. They don't buy the product. So you have to share the solution and talk to someone specifically, not like this broad audience. So, okay, questions here. What did you do prior to this full time? How did you use the strengths you already had in your business?
So I was a stay-at-home mom before I did this. And that's just always a dream I've had. Like I just really wanted to be home. And so I think that's really why this business spoke to me so much, was because that was such a huge passion of mine to be
they're
home.
not downstairs.
Okay, go look in Nora's room then, buddy. But have Daddy find them because I can't right now. Okay, sweetheart. I don't like to say I was just a stay-at-home mom because that really is my passion. Like I love being a mom. Except when they bug me on Zooms. I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you. Okay, go.
But it's a blessing, you know, like even these, you know, that he's bothering you right now. Like, you know, okay, like, well, it's better than being at work and getting a phone call and listening to them scream, you know? So.
I know. And so we had our rainbow baby in January, and I just like, that's been one thing that that breaks my heart is like moms who don't want to go to work and have to leave these precious babies. And I just look at my daughter and I'm like, oh, I'm so glad I could be home with you. So I think that was a strength that I did have prior to this business was I really, like I said, I'm yellow. Like I want to take care of people and I do want to help people.
You want people to know that they have an option. If they work hard enough now, that they'll be able to stay home with their kids or whatever.
So, and that was actually one thing that kind of was a struggle for me too, because I never, like when they were like, tell people how much money you made, like selling your wraps, or I was like, I don't want people to ever think that I'm like bragging so it was hard, but I realized that saying I'm so thankful that I get to be home with my babies and make an income. I make a full-time income by staying home with my babies. That speaks to people because other people want that too. And so that was a strength I had, was kind of knowing how to talk to people to get them thinking I could be home, or, oh, I could pay for Christmas. Oh, I could pay off my debt. Maybe we have great jobs and we're paying our bills, but an extra $500
we'll pay off our debt.
So I don't know. I feel like that was a strength. I feel like I've learned a lot. I don't know really what my strengths are. I think my excitement, I really was so passionate and excited. So I just made sure to express that. I never held back. I
think one of, a yellow personality is somebody who likes to help somebody. Someone asked about color personality. So there's a transition.
Sorry,
No, it's fine. So I think, a yellow strength is that they love helping people. And really, guys, when you have that on your heart and you truly, truly feel that you can help someone. I can help them make money from home. I can help them get rid of their migraines. I can help them get rid of that loose skin. I can help them be regular. I can help them get rid of the joint pain. That passion comes through. I have so many people that come to me and they're like, tell me about the wraps. And I'm like, well, what exactly are you trying to do? Oh, well, I want to lose weight and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, let's not even go for the wraps then. Wait, what? But I want to try the wraps. You don't need a wrap. Sorry. Being honest, I want to help you hit your goals. Well, I think that's a big strength for a yellow. It's just people can see that they truly are passionate about helping them get to whatever it is they want to get to.
Yes. And I think learning these color personalities too, yes, it helps you train your team. It helps you know how to talk to people effectively. It helps you know also how to attract different color personalities. At first I feel like I was so yellow and reaching out, so I attracted a lot of yellows. But as I've learned a little bit about each color personality, like throw up that compensation plan, like our income chart. Greens love to see those numbers, and so do reds. Like reds are money driven. Like they love that money. They're very like straightforward and want that. So you can learn how to attract all these sorts of different people by posting different ways. Like throw up the ingredients of what are in the reps, what are the active ingredients, or what is our cleanse made of. Like that attracts green people. So just like learning about these helps you just attract so many different kinds of people as well.
So really quick, do you find out what color personality, you can take a color personality test, but it's really based upon what your why and what attracted you to this business. So a red color personality is driven by money, finances, is very competitive. A blue personality, they like to party. They like to have a good time. Like, so if I'm going to get a blue to one of my trainings or to one of my sample parties or to an event, I'm going to say, hey girl, like, oh my God, you have to come to my house. Like you get a glass of wine for every friend you bring. What? I'm going to invite like 7,000 people to your house. And I'm like, do it, you know? Or if I have a blue and I want them to come to my one team, one mission and invite people, I'm going to say, hey girl, you get a cocktail ticket, or you get, you know, for every person, something party driven, have fun, and you focus on the parties with them. As soon as you get too serious, they want to get out of the business. So focus on the fun with them. A yellow likes to help people. They're compassionate. They like to help. Help is a key word with that. So if I'm talking to a yellow personality about the business, I'm not going to say, oh my God, I make like 6 figures and I get to do it like from my phone and it's so easy and whatever. No, I'm gonna say, like, this business is so amazing. Like, we get to help change people's lives. I get to help moms stay at home. I get to help people that have joint pain and don't want to be on prescription drugs. I get to help people that don't have any energy and just hate energy drinks, or they don't like chemicals, you know, stuff like that. You're going to focus on help, the keyword help. In a green personality, you just point them to research. Get a green paired up with another green. So if you guys get a green personality, drive them my way, and we'll just fact the shit out of them. So
yeah, I'm not helpful with that at all.
Yeah, usually with a green personality, they ask a lot of questions. They want to know if you're FDA approved, if you're, you know, what ingredient does what, why it does it, where the scientific research is. So you point them where to go, or you get them with another green, and they will do the research themselves. Greens take forever, but once they're on board with you, they're lifers. So
yeah. It's such a good quality, because people still, they're like, what levels do I get paid on when I'm this? And I'm like, go look it up.
It took me like 2 years to understand the concept completely.
They're getting paid, like in the rough word. So
we're getting paid. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a question, and before I ask this question that someone asked, so again, if you guys have questions, put it in the chat. So I notice in your story, what you're talking to me about is you're blitzing, you're rapping, you're repeating. So you're blitzing in person, you're partying where you're rapping people, and you're also social mediaing it up. So you have a really healthy combination of all of it. So I think that's been a really good key for me too. Like the people I see in person, I have on my social media. The people I have on my social media, I try to meet them in person or on the phone or on Skype or on Zoom or on whatever, just like you said. Because I know my strength is like my passion. And when I'm in front of someone, forget about it. Like, give me your credit card and social security number, because we're all going to be millionaires, you know? So, so I know that's my passion, because like I love this business so much. And so before I ask that question, I want to point out that you too have a very healthy balance, it seems. Like it's not all, you're not just sitting on your computer all day long. Or your phone or whatever. Has there been people that have gotten to Presidential Diamond or Triple Diamond by just being on their phone? Yes, there have. However, guys, these people will admit to you that they are on their phones or computers 10 to 14 hours a day straight. Me, Kelsey, or mamas, we don't have time for that. So, guys, belly to belly closes 100 times faster than social media. Is it great to incorporate social media? Yeah, because guess what? It takes 5 freaking minutes to put a really genuine post up. But it, you know, unless you got 10 hours a day, don't just focus on that. So with that being said, how do you maximize the success of virtual parties if you do them?
Go live.
Do you go live on your personal page or do you do like an event page?
I go live in the event. Yep.
Okay.
And I go live on my personal page a lot too, not for parties. But when they came out with that feature, I was like,
I know.
Hallelujah. Like, because I feel the same way. Like when I can get like face to face with someone, same thing. Like they're going to sign up. Like if I can get in front of them, they're going to sign up because of that passion.
How do you get people to the parties? Are most of your parties like team parties?
I do. Team parties are a lot more effective. So if I ever do a party, I'm like, hey guys, like invite as many potentials. I like to do competitions too. Like for every person that checks in at the party, you'll get entered in for whatever.
Oh, that's a great idea. I like that. I'm writing that down. Hold on.
Yeah, it's fun because it makes it like kind of fun to find people. A little push because I know like sometimes, especially on social media, you have to get used to hearing the word no because the majority and like 95% of the time that's the word you're going to hear.
It's so easy to say no to someone online too. Yes. It's so easy to be like a troll and be like, no, I hate you. Like,
exactly. So that's, I like to make it fun. I'm, like I said, I'm blue and I'm yellow. So I'm like, let's party, guys. But yeah, like going live has been so huge for online parties. I used to do just posting. I would just post about all my favorite products and then the business. And I got bored of it. Like I was like, this is I hated online parties. And so when they came out with that live feature, I was like, yes, like I'm doing this every day.
Do you have them like just mass invite or do you tell them to personally invite people?
Like no, we do not mass invite. I tell them like, do not just go add all your friends list. I give them like a sample message that they can send like, hey, we're doing an online party tonight. My upline's going to give away a free wrap. Would you care if I added you? So that it's like, can I add you? It's like, would you care if I do this? And most of the time they don't. So, I mean, they say like, no, I don't care if you do it. So I give them a sample message and I say, just get as many people as you can. And so I tell them, ask permission before you add them, because I don't know about you, but I get added to X company. Yeah,
pages and groups and events.
Yes.
I attend events and I miss a lot of them. I miss them. Like, I'm like, oh, I don't remember being invited to that. Why am I getting a notification that this party's going on?
Yes. And I don't want to. Like when people just add me to these groups or parties, I'm like, I get 500 of these a day. Like, I don't want to check out your party because it's annoying. Like, don't add me.
Well, you didn't ask me. Like, if someone asked me, nobody has ever personally asked me to help them out. Actually, one person, and I am buying blush from her because I was like, you asked. Like, just add me to something.
Yes. And people don't expect that. Like, people don't expect, like, hey, would you care if I added you to this? Like, I'm asking permission before. And so I feel like people really appreciate the extra effort that you go to make them feel special.
And and it takes longer, but it's more effective, definitely.
Yes. I'm all about quality over quantity.
Yeah, like, 100%.
But the quality people that you get, like that are interested and genuine and you've been developing relationships with, you're going to send way more people that way.
Yeah. I had a question and it totally freaking slipped me. I know you're going on the cruise, so that's exciting.
Yes, I can't wait. I'm so excited. Last year I was pregnant. Like I was too far along, so I couldn't I earned a spot and I was like, so
no.
Like I'm getting a full cabin. Like I'm bringing them.
Me too. I know. I was like, full cabin.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's no, I was like, I'm so excited for the cruise.
Awesome. Okay, so have people quit your that you have enrolled?
Oh my gosh, yes.
What do you do? What do you do when they quit?
Let it go.
You
Don't
do.
go on it. Yep.
Yeah. So like Okay, so I noticed that a lot of people, they enroll a few people, and you talked about management mode. Will you explain management mode to people?
Management mode is when you are so focused on like helping your team and teaching them everything and like micromanaging everything that you forget to work your own business. Like you have to always remember that this business is your business. You can't rely on your team to do it. You have to make it happen. So you still have to do those income producing activities every single day and teach them to like give them the tools that they need to do it, but do not like be on their case all the time. Like don't worry about if you're giving them the tools they need that are going to be successful, they're going to do it if they want it bad enough. But if they do not want it bad enough, you have to kind of just let it go.
Yeah.
And that's so hard because you work so hard to sign these people and you want it so bad for them. But when they don't want it bad enough, you are going to waste your time. You're going to lose your rank. Like that's what happens I love this saying, like run with your runners, walk with your walkers, never sit with your sitters because you'll never move.
Yeah. That's something I learned when I went diamond and lost it. I had totally gone in management mode, and I also pushed a lot of, this is when color personalities really changed my business. Because I was like, oh my God, guys, like you all can earn a $10,000 bonus in 3 months. Like, why aren't you working? Are you crazy? And people were like, what are you, like, I don't, like, that's impossible. Like, I don't even care about that. I have a great job. And I'm like, you're stupid. Like, earn a $10,000 bonus. Let's go. Let's do this, you know? And a lot of people were like, I joined this because I liked how you were helping people. I joined this because I really liked the quality of the products. I joined this because you were having fun, it seemed like, and I'm not having fun now. And I was like, what do you mean money's fun? You know, because I was so red. And so color personalities are huge in terms of that. So I also had stopped working my business, like you said, and went into management mode and said, all right, now they're going to enroll their people. That you guys, you are responsible for your steps to success. If you look at that steps to success and you say, no, like that's so hard. Like, no way. Honestly, I used to say that. And until I went to conference, which tickets are going on sale soon, guys, do everything you can to be there. Everything.
Yes.
There's going to be a payment plan. My paycheck, and I'm going to be very vulnerable here, went from, it was like, I think $500-600 in that January of 2014. Was it 14? Yeah, 14 to like $6,000 within 3-4 months because of conference. And they kept talking about these steps to success. So I pulled them out. That was my goal. And I was like, this is freaking hard though. And I said, nope, that's the goal. Like, that's what you have to do. That person did it. Why can't I? And I just went to town and I asked so many people. And now I'm like, steps to success, like whatever, that's easy, like give me 2, you know. So and I know it is a difficult thing. It's a huge accomplishment to get them, but it just means you have to talk to more people. You're going to talk to 3,000 people. 300 are going to join or buy. 30 of them might actually work or use the products, and 3 of them are going to be runners. It is the law of averages. So how quickly, if you have 10 million stones out there and there's 5 of them with $1 million underneath, how fast and how often are you going to flip over those stones? That's the idea here, guys.
I love that analogy.
I stole it
I love that. Like, I'm writing that down. That's incredible.
I stole it from this guy, Michael Polk. He's a sideline brother of ours, him and his wife. He works the business with his wife, but he said it one night and I was like, oh my God, it's so true. Like, if I know there's 5 of them with $1 million under there, I'm going to go turn those stones over all day and all night. Like, I don't care how tired I am.
Yes.
So, okay. So if you have any other questions, guys, feel free to unmute yourself, ask. In the meantime, I am going to tell you that we are doing a 90-day push. Right now, I will tell you there's going to be some craziness happening January, February, March. So if we push now and plant seeds now, they're going to sprout come January, February, March, and even maybe sooner. So we're doing a 90-day push. It's going to be daily, simple, 20 to 30-minute tasks, maybe 45 minutes. Most of them are going to be sometimes like 10 minutes. If you want in that task group, message me, comment on Family Body Rock, where we have the feed, and get in there. And if you said you're going to be in this group, let me tell you guys, just commit to it. Stop. I'm going to be real here. Stop bullshitting yourselves. There's a lot of people that wanted in our 30-day push last month and a lot of people that didn't do a thing. Step out of your comfort zone and just trust some people that have gotten there with these tasks. It's time to commit and get real with yourselves. Stop giving excuses and do this. So it's a 90-day push. If you want in, message me, comment on that thread. We'll add you in. It starts officially Monday, but there is a pre-homework. So just let me know. Trying to think of what else. Oh, that being said, with that 90-day push on the, mark your calendar, get a pen. On the 15th, which is a Thursday, it's 15th of September, we're going to do a team virtual party with everyone in that 90-day push. So anyone who participates in that push will get the opportunity to invite whoever they want. And VIP, Double Diamonds and higher are all doing live videos in that party to help one team, one mission style, to help you guys seal the deal with your potentials. So that event will be created soon if you are in the 90-day push, and the tasks will be, one of the tasks will be to, message people and stuff like that. So legit, if you guys ask to be in that challenge, please, 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 please promise me you will check that page once a day. There's going to be a post once a day on what the challenge is. It's not going to take forever, guys. Don't overthink it. If you're scared of being in that challenge, write down every reason why you need this business to work. Write down why you're working this business, and ask yourself if that's worth 20 to 30 minutes a day. If it is, message me, comment on that post, and we'll get you in. So anyone else have any other questions? Oh, wait, I see. Katie, did you have a question? I see it says you raised your hand.
Yes.
Okay,
I wrote it in the chat. So do I have to, because I'm not under Kelsey and I'm not under you, obviously. I've just made friends with Kelsey. Can I be a part of your 90-day push?
Shoot me a friend request, and I don't have a problem with it. I'll totally message the other people that are in it. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Right.
I don't have a problem with it whatsoever.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else have any questions? No? Okay. Oops. All right. Well, thank you, Kelsey, so much for being on with us and giving us your tips. We appreciate you. Guys, this is really big benefit to going to events, and you get to meet such amazing people. We actually just met on a group page. I've never met her before. And we're like, hey, let's help our teams out. So embrace one team, one mission. It will, by helping other people, it will pay off in your business tenfold. So, all right. Thank you again so much for being on.